Hello. To me not being dead. If you're wondering why I sound surprised by this, I loaded in, and before I even had time to activate the recording software, I spawned. Very, very high up there. Far off in the heavens. I think I was trying to return to my people. Nevertheless, I simply plummeted down here, did not die, simply slid down this little area. I was in shock. I would have started recording, but yeah, I was in shock. That's all there is to it, really. What? Game? Game, stop updating. You have filled my base with hydrazine. Ah, no, look at all the random rubbish in my base. There's more plants. Seriously, game. I mean, it's not that I hate you, but glitchy. It's stuff like this that makes me want to go to another planet. Okay, well, I suppose since we're back, I was planning to go off and do all sorts of things today, but instead I'm here and we're gonna try and maybe research some stuff, I guess. Perhaps we'll get something useful. I have no idea. But for the time being, things are looking a little bit odd. Alright, let's get this. There's so much random nonsense in my base now. My base was beautiful before, and now it is ugly. Why have you done this to me, game? I'm not even sure I can collect that hydrazine. It's on a base that I cannot manipulate. Oh my lord, I'm destroying my own bridge. This is potentially really dumb. Yeah. Okay. I'm not going to put too much effort into repairing this because frankly, when it gets like this, sometimes it's best just to move on. Oh, welcome back to Astroneer, everyone. That is just death waiting for me. Let's fill that up, thank you. Today's going to be a good day, though. I can feel it. We have got titanium. We're probably going to need a lot of that to build a really underneath my hab module. You're just all scallywags. All of you. Every single one is a scallywag. Well, given that, then, I think it's time for us to go back to the main base. Yeah. I am going to go and grab my storage, if I can, and we are going to load that up with aluminium or titanium or whatever else I can fit on there before it's full, and then I'll meet you back at base. So see you in a few. But since we're almost home, I may as well just collect some resin while I can see it, because honestly, given the state of the subterranean base at this point, I think we're gonna move. We are gonna move somewhere else, somewhere less janky, where random things are not constantly appearing and causing issues. How much of this do we have? We've got coal, so I do want to build a Jenny at some point. But have we got one more resin. We're gonna need a lot more. I want to go to space. Now, I am anticipating that a spaceship is going to require a lot of titanium. That's going to be my guess, that we're going to need titanium to build a spaceship. I don't know why. It's based on nothing more than a spaceship seems like a really important thing, and I would hide it behind a rare resource. Just because you know, pacing for a game. You don't want people to advance too fast, otherwise they burn through the content. However, that being said, quite a lot of other things have just needed compound, which I would have otherwise thought would have needed titanium or something at least a little bit more valuable than compound, so who knows? We're going to find out in just a moment, though. Hello? Hello? Oh, sorry. Well, I'm not entirely sorry. I will be honest. If my trucks learned how to breed and could just make more trucks, I'd be completely okay with this. Naturally, I wouldn't record it. Even trucks deserve their privacy. But, still, I'm totally down with a truck breeding program. However, we are oh, no, God, bleh. It is not loaded with power. Why are you so janky? No, there we go. Right, let's find out exactly what we need. And of course, that will now start filling up thanks to the tiny little wind vane. Actually, why is that one not active if that one is? Curiouser and curiouser. Let us find out. Shuttle. Spaceship requires 4 copper. Really? Copper's annoying to get. But I guess I will accept. However, before we do, I would like a drill bit. for our little, well, I mean, it's not really a little rover as much as it is a truck with a drill on it, but, or will soon have a drill on it. Let me go ahead and find the drill bit. Ooh, what's that? A winch! Let us get a winch. I need to see how this works. If this is as good as everyone has been implying, then I will be very, very, very happy indeed. Okay, winch, let's go. How do you work, winch? Can I fit that there? Can I harpoon other things with a winch? No, that is a shame. Oh, also, the other thing I wanted to test, can I put this on the front? I can! Oh, that is so good! Can I really not put this one on this one then? No, I can't. Okay, well that's fine, honestly. That is pretty good. I like it. I'm gonna have to remember that. Oh, do I... How does this work? How does one winch? How do I winch to things? I would like to winch you. No. Yes? Is that... I'm not sure how this works. Okay. Maybe this is more of a thing that I lower it down to something else. I want to be in there. Okay, go. How can I do this? Wait a second. Wait a second. No, it's not quite what I wanted to do. Can we unhook this, please? I feel that I've made a terrible mistake. There we go. Right, let's drive around. How does one use the winch? Like, I left mouse button and right mouse button don't seem to do anything. Let me attempt to interact with you again then, shall I? Winch? No. Okay, let's reverse up. I want to know if I can just lower something down. Or maybe it's a case of I can lower my car down. I'm not sure. But let's see. Let's get over there. Hold. Nope. Damn it. Get a little bit closer. Ah! You're all so janky. But I'm very fast with the tabs now. However, I'm stuck inside you. Okay. Right. That is a sentence I wasn't expecting to say today. Right, there we go. Can I now drag you along without a tether? I can. So, well, I mean, I would if my landscape... Oh, dear. Have I lost my truck? Why? Not on top of me, truck. Dear Lord. It's a comedy of errors. You coming with? You are? Now, what I'm wondering is if I could effectively pull you out of a... Let's get into this. Could I pull you out of here? Or am I more pulling myself toward you? What? Can I... No? Is there keys to move this around? Forward, back? No. Right mouse button? Left mouse button? No. Nothing. Nothing seems to be doing anything. My truck is going all over the place, mind you, but that's not quite what I wanted. Okay, well, let me get this vehicle out of this pit. Or, you know, not. It seems to be 6 of one and half of the other, which one gets pulled and which one gets pulled back. Do I pull it out or does it pull me in? That's the question. Okay, my winch is free, but so is my truck. Oh my lord. This is not nearly as intuitive as I was hoping. I will confess. I was hoping it would be much easier to do all of this. Alright, well, let's try and make ourselves a drill head. I'll trade for the copper. I'm going to need an awful lot, actually, because of the spaceship as well. And then before we go somewhere else, where it's probably just going to be as janky, we will see how the mining works. So I'll bring you back when we've got enough copper. Okay. Here I am with 8 malachite. I actually traded the titanium since that's actually a little bit faster for me to get, especially underground. Let's go ahead and convert all of this into copper, shall we? There we go. We will continue making more hydrazine because we're definitely going to need it to fill up that gigantic canister there, or at least I assume that's the tank there. We will pop this over here. Oh, this is actually quite awesome. Go ahead and make me some more. We will... you know what? I'm going to continue just storing it up here for now. That's fine. And we've got enough copper to do pretty much everything we want to do for now. So that's wonderful. Let's move on. I am so tempted to just buy enough. I'm going to need to leave that there for a moment. Move you over there. And move this down there. Let's make ourselves a spaceship, shall we? Yes, please. And then with the remaining copper, we will move it elsewhere. And we'll build ourselves a drill head. I wonder, would there be any reason to build a crane on a spaceship? Actually, let me rephrase that. Would it be awesome to build a crane on a spaceship? I don't need a reason other than that one. Thinking it might, depending on how good this drill head is. But my batteries are completely empty now, so I need those to charge up again. Okay, now this looks good. Let's get you attached to something that can drill. I've no real need for this. Don't want it. It does weird things. Does very weird things, and I don't understand how to control it. Oh my lord, there's many things I don't understand about this game. Some things are incredibly intuitive, others, nah, not so. You know what, I could have the winch on the front. No. Let's get in. Right, there we go. Okay, so how does this work? It does, it's just, oh, that's fantastic. I can't fill things in, but I just left click to drill down. Oh, this is glorious. I'm digging a pit, and it is amazing. Can I possibly get this little bit, though, because that's going to annoy the dickens out of me. No? You suck, drill. You suck! I mean, you're awesome in so many ways. But this one really important way, not leaving janky floating bits of terrain, you suck. Nevertheless, I can fix. Aavak will fix. There we go. All sorted. The fact I have to fix that, though, disappoints me. Right. I would really like it if you would charge up, but I've got a funny feeling you will not. Actually, yeah, I'm just going to drop it there. The way that seems to all go down is that when you load a game, it stops functioning properly. Like, that is the power. Any power that you've got in, like, crystal form, yeah, no longer really works. How about... this is... I think that's crystal hydrazine. Here's some resin. Let's see how this works with picking up resources, shall we? So, let's jump in. No, not the cab. No, I want... Can you please go in the other one? It would be so cool if I could just swap seats. But it doesn't seem that it wants to work that way for me. Right, how do we mine? It's getting sucked up by the drill bit. Okay, that's good to see. Where's it going? Oh, really? I might... It's actually putting it onto the craft. Oh, that's fantastic. Would that work if I had, like, large storage or something similar? And what happens when that's full? We must for science this. It is important information that we need. Calm down, calm down. I know you're excited. You're doing something amazing, but please, we need to remain calm. I would offer you tea, but my kettle isn't in the house anymore because I had to go around my the new place for the internet install, and I had the forethought to take the kettle, or at least what I thought was the kettle. I took the charger for the kettle, and I forgot to take the kettle. It hurt me. It hurt me that I'd brought the tea, I brought the cups, I'd brought the kettle charger, and I had not brought the kettle. It was a sad day in my new house. Sad day. Right, here we are. We've got loads of resin, so we can take that with us. Now, how about you not go anywhere else? I like the drill. The drill can stay. We're going to take you elsewhere with us. Can I remove this? Can I take this off you? Oh, it's super duper like it. No? Is there no way to do it? That's a shame. Okay, then. Well, what we need is more power over here. So, could you be there? We need one seat... I can actually put a crane on here. Wow. Storage. A 3-seat. I mean, that would be cool. Don't get me wrong. Or a 1-seat. I really wouldn't like the 1-seat to be there, though. I'd like something else there. A crane or a storage. I guess. Ah, it looks dodgy to do it like that, really. I guess there's not too many options. Unless I do something clever, like put a solar power right about there, and then we try and find the 1-seat. Ah, good, it'll put it in the right place. I like the 1-seat being there. We just need a little bit of compound for this one. That should be super easy to get. I'm gonna just go ahead and use some more titanium for this. Let's get that going. We will get an awful lot of compound for that. There we are. We'll go ahead and get 8 compound. There we go. And you can go ahead and launch. What else I would like is... I think we want a storage, frankly. Yeah, we're going to need 4 compound for that one as well. So just as well, I think this is the way that we're going to do it. Because then we can have these on there just full of resin and full of hydrazine fuel and full of compound and some coal. And all of the things that we're going to need to build ourselves a proper moon base. As much as I love the subterranean base, and truly I did, it has been lost to the corruption. We've been here too long. I said this before. We are dooming this planet by our mere presence. It is not something that I am proud of. Let's go ahead. Boom. And another 2. This is actually so much faster than doing anything else. Go ahead and build that for me. Let's get you in place. I could bring a crane, but no. No, I don't think I will. I think I'm happy. Can we refill you with power, please? I think I'm happy with just having this. I only need 1 seat for now. If I ever find some friends, then maybe I will build things that will allow me to have more than 1 seat. But for the time being, no. There we go. And we want a storage right there. Thank you very, very much. So, we're going to have a solar panel, probably. Or, actually, no, what we'll do, put the solar panel about there. Is that going to... Yeah, that's going to actually charge this up. Oh, that's fantastic. The solar panel is helping me out. What I need is a habitat. Let's get one of those, shall we? Generator... No, a habitat. Please, we need some more compounds. So... Nope, nope. Come back to me. You right there. Thank you, thank you. And let's make ourselves a habitat. I don't think you need a habitat, honestly. I think you can get by without one of these. But for the sake of ease, we'll just bring this along. My spaceship looks so janky. I have no idea if there's going to be any decent winds on the new planets we're going to go to. So I'm going to bring a generator, but I will bring a little wind turbine. Might as well. There we go. So we'll have some options. I can see if that works. If it does, I'll build a bigger one. But for the time being, the generator will do some good work for us. Now then, we've got aluminium, which we're going to need. We've got copper, which we're going to need. I think we're probably going to want more copper, frankly. We've got enough to build some batteries, but we can just take the batteries with us. And in fact, it might be worth taking a battery, just in case we end up there when it's night time. That would not be the best, to be fair. Let's go ahead and start loading this up with resin. We'll take 8 resin. We'll take some compound. I'm not exactly sure how much compound we would need. But I'm not going to bring lithium and other items of this sort. I just don't think we are going to need it as much. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to trade for a little while. I'm probably even going to get rid of the titanium again to just gather as much resin, compound. We'll probably have 1 storage full of resin, 1 storage full of compound, another storage half full of copper and half full of aluminium. And at that point, I think we're going to be ready to go. So I'm going to bring you back when I've got all of that done. See you soon. My base is such a mess. My lord. I'm embarrassed to show you such a messy base. Nevertheless, we are ready to launch. It's taken me quite a while to get to this point, but a lot of that is going to be cut out, so we've got a little bit of time for this episode, I think. Just to recap, we have got a spaceship. It has got a habitat. It also has a wind vane, an organic generator. We have got a solar panel, a large solar panel. We've got 8 resin, 8 compound, 4 aluminium, 4 copper, and enough hydrazine to actually refuel in space. So I think at that point, we are ready to launch. Let us blast off. Now, I have no idea how much extra fuel this thing is going to take over the other ship, but we'll see. We'll actually watch how much gets drained out of it. In fact, no, it used both. It uses 2 per launch by the looks of it. When we launched, both of those got consumed. Alright, we're not coming back here. No. What I would like to do is to go to the solar system view. Now, oh, that's a bit of a shame, actually. Oh. Coming in view of the ice planet. I mean, I want to. But honestly, now that we've got the means to make all this, I know there's loads of research on the barren planet. I want to go there first. We're going to go to the moon, and we're going to moon mine. We're going to make a lunar outpost. I'm not sure if this moon's called Lunar, but maybe it's called Dave. We're going to create a Dave outpost. Let's see. Now, I have no idea where we actually landed last time, but I'm just going to select this one. We're going to land right in the cave itself. Let's go. Let us land and do awesome things. There we go. And yeah, we are actually going down into the crater. We've made a little... janky. I'm a little bit concerned of the jankiness of this spot on the landscape, I must confess. But what I like is how much room there is up here. Oh, look at that. That's glorious. The solar radiation is probably going to be, you know, ruinous to my body. But for science, I will build our base right about here. So I'm going to get set on just building this out first. Yeah, I don't really want to hook up to that right now. That'll be our little launch pad. But we're going to build our base right about here. So this is going to call for an awful lot of smoothing out the terrain. My batteries aren't going to last very long with this. But I will bring you back when I'm ready to plant down the habitat. So see you soon. Okay. Now, power is becoming a bit of an issue. I have swapped my oxygen tanks back down onto the regular part of the backpack, because when they were up there, they weren't actually counting towards the amount of oxygen I had, I realized, and that was kind of worrisome. But we definitely need to get the base set up, and specifically to get a battery so that I can power through more digging in a day, because whilst the day and night cycles are a lot shorter on the moon, it is rotating much faster, you'll notice. In fact, it's a little bit off-putting sometimes, especially when you're up over a lip. And in fact, let me just go up there and illustrate it specifically. Oh, there we are. The day is here. But that just, it makes me feel like I'm going to fall off. It makes me feel like the planet is going to rotate, and I'm not going to rotate with it, and I'm going to fall off. Oh, my lord. Okay, now, with sunlight still here, let's go ahead, not fall down into the crater. Okay, well, sunlight is going, apparently. Let's get this set up if we can. Come on, you. Up, 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 up. There we go. Plonk you right there. Now, will this be a flat area or not? More or less. I agree with this. I'm completely okay with this area. I'm going to flatten it out now again in response to the way the habitat's set up. In fact, first I'm going to save it, and then we're going to flatten it out. I've not noticed any wind up here, but that really doesn't surprise me. I mean, you might get winds, but the atmosphere is probably so thin that it's really not going to result in any appreciable motion on the wind vane. So, I mean, the wind speeds could be incredibly fast, but if there isn't a particularly thick atmosphere, it's not going to have much of an effect. There we go. And the sun is back. As quickly as it left us, it has returned. Honestly, solar power is going to be all we need here. All we need for quite some time. Right, let's get back over to our budding little lunar base and place down our first connection. Oh, please don't go down too deep. You scallywag. I really wish there was some way of controlling that a little bit better. I've seen some people manage to make beautiful bases. Everything is smooth, everything is good. Me, not so much. I'll be honest with you, I'm failing at this whole building a base malarkey. Nevertheless, we're going to press on. Oh, that's better. That's kind of what I wanted. Pay attention, you. My lord. Let's build off... you know what? I kind of want to have Ys. Kind of branches. I'm going to almost make it a fractal pattern. Really, really. Okay, I take it back. I didn't want you to be a Y after all. If it's going to make you act like that. My lord. On the plus side, we can at least get all of this... Well, actually, that's kind of all janky now. Let's get that flat. We'll just have to kind of get somewhere roughly in the middle, maybe. I'm not sure. But the next one we're going to want to build out in this direction, about there. Let's build you out. Please don't get too deep. Why? Why? Oh, well. Let's just flatten this out a little bit around it. And we're just going to have to hope that we can sort of get kind of a middle ground around there. Maybe it's connected to something that I can't perceive. For example, the curvature of the planet. Maybe it's responding to that, and that's why it's kind of all weird. But either way, you know, it's coming along. This is not terribly bad, all things considered. Now, next we're going to need... yeah, we're going to need the resin. The first two things we need are the trade hub and the hydrazine condenser. Now, are we actually going to be able to condense hydrazine from this planet? Will there be hydrazine in the atmosphere here? That is a really super important question. Also, I kind of want the solar generator. If I can grab that, I will be very happy. Let's grab you and go. Oh yeah, it's a little bit harder because I'm having to walk up a ramp. There we go. And there we are. Okay, so we should have ridiculous amounts of power in the morning now. I might build off this and just have a wee battery around here. But that'll come when I've got enough resin. There we go. So that is going to be probably the hydrazine condenser, and this can be the trade post. There we go. So first and foremost, fuel condenser. Need 2 copper for that. And then the... where are you? Vehicle bay, trade platform, 2 aluminium, and we're good. At that point, we can basically make all the materials that we need to further expand our lunar outpost. So let's go and grab these, shall we? I need... honestly, we may as well just bring this whole thing at this point. Oh, there we go. Good enough. And then we can just move it around wherever it's needed. There we go. Let's go. Up, up. There we are. And pop. So yes, I would like to build this, please. Trade platform. Go. Fuel condenser. Go. And there we are. Our little lunar outpost is now pretty much set. We can get whatever we want. And I'm going to have to expand it out a little bit. I'm thinking maybe the first thing I'm going to get, actually, will be some resin so that we can continue to expand. Are we going to be able to do this? Yes, we are. Whatever is in the atmosphere up here, it's enough for us to condense fuel out of it. Okay, well, we are at a good position now with this set up. I could even use that spare bit of lithium to make... to get something like a bunch of compound or a bunch of resin, whatever is needed. But we are going to have to expand this out, and I think that is going to be best done off camera. So when you return in the next episode, I'm going to have expanded this out and just laid down some blueprints for our little lunar outpost. But as it stands right now, we have everything we need to build whatever we want, and that's a very good place to be in. But that is it from me, so remember to like if you liked, sub if you haven't, and I'll see you next time. Take care, everyone.